So hello again everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Jen and I've got tomatoes surrounding me again, so it's time for another taste test. I just did what I think is going to be my last harvest of Materville. I think next week I'm going to tear out all the plants because I went over today and it was kind of sad. I've got several here I could choose from. So a lot of these are the ones that I planted later. Definitely a lot of the dwarfs that I planted later. Some of the slicers that I planted over at Materville later. This one I didn't, but this one must be a late ripening one or a late fruiting one. Do y'all see my earrings? They're tomato slices. Yeah. Got them at a festival that we have here every year. There was a guy there that makes stuff, like he freeze dries different kinds of foods and then covers them with resin or epoxy. I can't remember what my husband said, but they're little cherry tomato slices. I love them. All right, the first one I'm going to taste, and I'm excited about this one. I got these seeds from Delectation of Tomatoes. All of his tomatoes have been true to the seed, true to his description of what they are. And I'm just really impressed. The germination rate was great with all of them. And so here's another one from him. It's Absinthe. And this is actually the smallest one I've gotten. I think I've gotten 4, maybe 5. And then this was the 6th one, and this is the smallest one. The other ones were pretty large. I would say double this size. Oh, 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 oh. Smells really good. Oh, it smells so good. So it's a green one ripe, so I almost missed this one because I kept thinking, because it's one of those ones that looks like it's not ripe. That color green, like there's some that you can tell when they're ripe. Like this one looks more ripe than this one. This looks like a straight up, it's still working on growing kind of green. So you gotta watch for this one and remember where you put it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna enjoy this. Whoa. Wow. The skin's got a very interesting tartness to it. It's really good. I will say this, it's not as good as Abraham Green, or what was the other one I really liked? Green Giant or Ohio River Huge Green. But it's good. It's good for a green one. Those green ones are so good all the time. For Absinthe, I would say it's very tart. It's reminiscent of all the other green one ripe ones. Very sweet and full of flavor. The skin's not very tough. The meat is slightly mushier than I like it to be. I like a little bit of some firmness to my tomatoes. That one's not bad. It's not mushy. It's nowhere near like Golden Buddha. That was so gross. But it's a little bit mushy. But the flavor's good. I like it. I'd probably grow it again because it's so unique in the color. Oh. Canning some chili now, and I'm trying to keep an eye on. Let me see here. I've actually got a lot of green ones because I did a trade at the end of the season after I'd already started my seeds with my friend Lauren, Mr. and Mrs. Tomato Head over on, she has a YouTube channel as well. And I did a trade with her, and when I got all of her seeds, she had a bunch of green ones in there, and I wanted to start them. So I went ahead and started seeds for them, and I didn't get them into the ground. I think it was mid-July, maybe even late July. And they're just now starting to fruit. So another one of those is, this it right here. I've got, I think, 3 of them. Yeah. Del Nerpio Verde. So really pretty looking green tomato. Here's another one. It's a little smaller. And then this is a funky one where like this side's ripe and then that little doohickey there's not ripe. But this is the only weird one that I have seen or see on the plant as of right now. Most of them look gorgeous like this one. Which one should I slice into? The big one or the little? Oh, the big one. Let me wipe the juices off. Don't want to taint my taste test. All right, I'm back. So, Del Nerpio Verde. I took pictures. I forgot to take pictures of this one, so I went ahead and took pictures. Let's slice it into it. Did I want to do the bigger one? I wanted to do the bigger one. Let's do the bigger one. Yeah. Ooh, okay. This one's got a nice firmness to it. Oh, real pretty. Green when ripe. I really like the way the inside of that looks. Isn't that gorgeous? That's a good looking tomato. And there's like 5 or 6 big ones like this on this plant. Like a lot more ready for the taking. Well, they're not ready, but they're gonna be ready before the season's over for me, which is kind of neat because all the ones at Materville, most of the plants, and then I've got most of the plants in my garden are like done for. And then I've got a handful here that are like still giving me some stuff, which is kind of neat. So if you think it's too late to plant, do it anyways, because you're probably going to get some late fruit when everybody else is saying their tomato plants are done for. All right, so let's taste it. Similar flavor to absinthe, for sure, but I like the firmness of the meat. The goo has a nice flavor too. That is so good. I could just eat that entire tomato. That reminds me of Abraham Green in flavor. It's really good. You know what? I'm going back for more. That's good. My goodness. Green when ripe. They're absolute best. All right, so that was Del Nerpio Verde. All right, next one I'm gonna taste test is Skycomish. So this is it. I've got 4 of them here. They're real pretty. They're like orangey red. I don't know how to describe it. Very interesting looking. Here's the other one. Oh, shoot. So that's the one we're gonna cut because I dropped it. I have to say, it's pretty productive. I thought that the fruits were gonna be bigger, but I mean, they're decent size. This is the size that my family likes to put on their sandwiches, so it's a nice tomato for that. Pretty productive. The plant lasted up until now. It's still giving me, I think I pulled 2 more off of the plant at Materville today. So let's give it a taste. It's got a nice firmness. I like that. There's what the inside looks like. Nice, pretty, medium-sized slicer. This is Skycomish. Not much acidity. I wouldn't say super sweet. It's a little sweet. It's got like a good tomato flavor, but not strong, I guess you could say. It's good tasting tomato. It would be good, like this, a couple slices of this with one of the green tomatoes. Yeah. I like the firmness. It's a nice firm tomato, and I gotta say it lasts on the counter a good bit. There's a couple here that do not last that long, and I'll tell you what those are. I picked them, and then like a couple days later they were starting to get like weird funky spots on them. But this one's pretty good. I like it, and it stays like, that's a plus for me. When you have pretty good flavor and then you stay on the counter for a long time without getting funky, I really like to have some of those in my tomato repertoire. I want to do this one because it's getting kind of weird, and I only got, I think, 3 tomatoes off the entire plant, and I don't know that I'm going to get any more. This is called Madidonsky. I think I got total. This might be the 4th one. And it's split, so it's starting to get a little weird. It's a darker tomato, as you can see. I don't know what you would say, burnt umber color, but let's slice into it. Madidonsky. Nothing special on the inside, at least for me, but it's pretty. And I will say, this is one of the ones that doesn't last very long on the counter. At least for me, it has not lasted very long. It starts to get weird. So it smells, I don't know. It's got like a bit of a smokiness to it. I wouldn't say it's very acidic. It's not my favorite flavor profile that I enjoy, but it's not bad. If it's all I had, it'd be a tomato I would eat. As far as at least the productivity, I don't like to jump the gun because sometimes it can just be like where you planted something that it didn't do well. I've had tomato plants where they didn't do well one year, and then the next year I planted them and it was just like a whole new ball game. So I don't want to jump the gun and say it's not very productive, but the plant this year was not. Obviously, I've only gotten 4 tomatoes, and I think the plant didn't do well at the end of the season. So I don't know whether it's a late ripening one or the sun didn't get to the plant until the other plants kind of died back some, but I don't know that I would grow this one again for that reason. I mean, I might give it another try just to see, was it the plant or was it something, you know, in my environment? Maybe, I don't know if I would take space for that. Okay, so how many is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do this one. This one is Jack White. So I've gotten, I don't know, 8 to 10 little tomatoes like this off of this plant, and it was planted off in a corner. I didn't have a lot of good soil to put it in, so I think the plant suffered, but it still gave me fruit, so I'm thankful for that. I think that it would have done better had I had cultivated, because it's over at Materville, like in a corner. Like I just had some extra tomato plants and I threw them in different places because I wanted to try them. So this is one of them, and I thought, those don't look like they're gonna, that plant doesn't look like it's gonna do anything for me, but it did. So, and there's still a few more green tomatoes on that plant, so I might get some more too. So this one is Jack White. Okay, my canner's almost up to pressure. Smells nice. For a white tomato, that's got a good amount of flavor. I would say it's even more flavorful than Madonowski, but it's got a weird aftertaste though, I feel like. It's not very acidic like most white tomatoes, but it does have like, some white tomatoes are very blah, like no flavor at all, and this one does have some flavors. So that's Jack White.
I can't believe you're tasting that without me.
You
know you're not even recording, right?
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Why isn't it square?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just do
Look
like this.
who's joining us.
I'm a little sweaty. I just got done running.
Look who's joining us here. So we're not outside, so you can't be sweating all over the place. Why you try to match me with my black shirt? It's always trying to wear the same clothes as me.
Did you tell anybody what your shirt says?
Yeah, what's wrong with my shirt?
We'll read it to them.
You read it to them. I'm not always talking about tomatoes. Oh, wait. Yes, I am.
No, that's not what it says.
What's it say?
It says,
oh, wait.
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
That makes no sense.
Yes,
I'm not always talking about tomatoes. Oh, wait. Yes, I do.
Oh.
Yeah, it don't make much sense.
Whatever.
What's the Jack Sparrow one?
Jack White. You want to taste Jack White?
Yeah. Oh, it is hot in here.
There you go.
I didn't.
What do you think of Jack White?
Oh, that's nice.
You're just hungry.
It's smooth.
What is it?
It's like smooth. It's a little sweetness to it.
Yeah.
Not very like tart. So I think it's pretty balanced pretty nicely. What did you think? You thought
that
it was bland?
For a white tomato, it's actually got some flavor because most white tomatoes are bland. All right, which one do you want to do now that you're here?
Did you try this one?
No. Okay, so this is 224, Kazula 224.
Ooh,
it's a new Kazula. Yes, Lauren sent me some different Kazulas that I didn't have, so of course I planted seeds for them. I've got a couple. These are the first two off of the plant down there in my garden, so let's do, you want to do the smaller one? No, we'll do the bigger one. It looks like it's more ripe. Do you want half of that or you want all of it?
Out of half. Thanks. You're gonna have another gross sweaty man in this one. Oh, that's a little better.
You just had to join me with your sweaty self. How far did you run? Oh yeah?
We did. Oh! Oh!
Woo!
That's fun.
Wow, that is fun.
Very
Tart and
sour.
acidic. Yeah, it's sourish and acidic.
I like it.
It's good. It's like a party in your mouth.
We did sprints. Sort of. Kind of. Did you show your earring? Oh, nice.
That's good. I like that.
That's good. What number is that?
224.
We already tried 224.
We did not. We did not do 224 because I have not had any ripe tomatoes on 224 yet.
You should do a Kazula showdown.
I don't think I'm going to have all the Kazulas at one time. Sad but true.
That sucks. I like a lot of the Kazulas.
I do. All right, let's do, I've got a bunch of green ones. Like I'm into the green, there's green ones everywhere and I'm not sure which one I haven't tried yet. Let's do this one. This is called Captain Lucky. Look how pretty the bottom of that is. And then it's like green on the top. So this one's a little overripe. I feel like this one is not quite ripe. So you can see the bottom of that one is still really green, but it's got some of the pinkness happening, but it's not pink. And then this one is about perfect. So it's not overripe, but it's not underripe. This is the one we're going to taste test. So all three of those were Captain Lucky.
That light is just shining right off my glasses.
Okay, so let's taste Captain Lucky, dear. Oh, I need to go turn that down again. Hold on. Canning stuff everywhere. I've done tomato chutney. I've done bruschetta. Now I'm canning chili. Lots of canning happening. Okay, I'll give you that corner.
What's this one
I'll
called?
take this. Captain Lucky.
Can you cut that in half?
Oh my goodness.
I don't like big ones.
All right.
That's tart, but it's not as sweet as Kazula.
Yeah.
Then, it's okay, but I like the other one better.
Yeah. I agree, the Kazula 224 is way better. I gotta say Del Nerpio Verde.
I didn't get to try that.
Sorry.
Just give me a little piece.
Yeah, I think Del Nerpio Verde is even better than the Kazula 224.
Well, I gotta get a little piece of that then.
There's the Del Nerpio Verde.
You can continue. You don't have to wait on me.
Now let's see what you have to say about Del Nerpio Verde. I think it's the best green one I've tried today so far.
No, it's kind of tart and earthy. I don't think it has as sweet. I don't think it's as sweet as that one.
As Kazula?
Yep.
Okay. All right, let's do Black Milo. This is a big one. I've gotten probably 8 or 9 of these big bad boys off the plant. So it's very productive and with the big slicers. Here's another one right beside it, but it's a little overripe, getting a little funky. Black Milo. There's a lot of greens.
That's not green.
Ooh, my. Very meaty. Looks like it's not heavy with the seeds. I've been trying to edit a video today. And I've not gotten very far because of all the canning. Ugh. I don't like the way it smells.
It smells.
It's like the first one I've smelled that it's not.
it's sweet. I think it's very sweet.
Very sweet.
It's sweet, but I'm not.
It's not bad, but the flavor profile is not my favorite.
Yeah, I'm not like a fan of it.
It'd be good on a tomato sandwich, I think, because like, look at that. That's perfect.
It's good.
Tomato sandwich size.
It's good. It's just.
Yeah. There's better ones out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's if you like big, I mean, it's a gorgeous looking.
It's really
tomato.
sweet. I mean,
Yeah,
if you
it's
like
sweet.
really sweet ones, I give it a shot.
Yeah.
But I
And
don't-
meaty.
You know.
If you're not a fan of a lot of goo, because it does not have a lot of goo. Oh, I like this one. Let's do this one. This one is called, it's a dwarf. I've got a few dwarfs here. This one is Marytime Bells. Let me take this sticker off of it. So it's called Marytime Bells. And I got to tell you, this thing is very productive. There are a ton of these. I've already picked like 40 of these off of the plant. And there's still probably like 20 green ones on the plant. So Marytime Bells is a very productive dwarf, I can say that much. That one, and I think I have Kangaroo Paw Green. I think it's another very productive one. I don't know if I have that one here. Yeah, I think I do. There's what the inside of it looks like. And they're all really uniform in size and shape. They have a very unique shape to them, very unique coloring. I don't know if you can see the splash of like green, like army green running through it. It's a really cool looking tomato. Very unique. I've grown nothing like it. Whoa. I like that. Very flavorful. Ooh, tart.
Very tart.
Tart at the
No
end.
sweet. That's good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a good size to like slice it up, chop it up into an omelet. You know, just a couple of these.
I like this, like the sweet and sour ones, the tartiness.
Are you talking about green ones or?
No, this one's like
This one?
that. This one's sweet.
Yeah.
This one's
Sweet
tart.
and sour
And then tart and then sweet.
and beautiful. Yeah, this is
It's
very
good.
pretty. These.
I feel
this
like
is
it
awesome.
almost tastes like that one, that Kazula.
Yeah, it kind of does. Yeah. I definitely grow Marytime Bells again for sure. It's so unique, and it just, like, I stuck the plant in the ground and then I walked away from it, and I had two plants side by side and they're both doing really good. You doing okay, buddy?
Yeah, I just, you know how it is.
I don't. No.
When you run, it opens up your...
Okay.
No thing.
How far would you go?
I
sprints.
told
You
you,
did
we
sprints.
did like
That's right.
sprints and stuff.
Sprints. Okay, okay, so this one I caught just by chance. This one must be a late, not bloomer, but late fruiting, I guess you could say. I saw this because of the shape, and then I was thinking to myself, wait a minute, did I plant, because I've got a couple of different, I think I've got Blue Pear. Blue Pear was the first time I grew that one this year. And then I like went and I gave it a little squeeze, and you can tell it's ripe. And I was just like, oh man, what the heck is this? I don't remember planting it. I looked it up. It is, oh gosh. I gotta go look at the name. Why can't I remember the name of it? Okay, it's called Flanders Contrast. I don't know why I could not remember this. The tag had been ruined. There were some rocks that fell and like broke the tag, buried it. So I didn't know what it was, but then I remembered I had written all of the tomato plants that I put in the ground on a piece of paper. I completely forgot up until now. And then I was like, oh, let me just go look at that. And I did, and Flanders Contrast was in that row. And I was like, it's gotta be it. So I looked it up on the internet. Yep, Flanders Contrast.
Boom.
So it's a green pear shape with the anthocyanin shoulders. Now,
like
this
that.
is one that didn't have any sun hitting it, but it's the same tomato. I mean, maybe you can see a
probably
little
not.
bit right there, darkening. Here's another one that's a little bit of an odd shaped one.
That looks like one of them combined ones.
But there was probably like 10 on the plant that were ripe when I finally saw it, and I was like, oh.
Don't do that one.
Okay, you want this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a little
want the top?
anthocyanin in mine.
There's that one, and I'll go ahead and do the same. As y'all know, I'm not a huge fan of the anthocyanin variety, so it smells good. I like the green though. I can taste the anthocyanin.
It's not strong though.
It's not strong. It's not terrible.
It's real sweet though.
It's a sweet tomato. Very mild with the acidity. The plant's doing really well still.
I like it.
I don't not like it. Let's say that. It's not terrible. But
I think it's pretty good myself.
okay, let's see.
See, look at that. That's how you should slice them.
All right, let's do this one. Next, we're going to try Reinhardt. Andrew, is it Reinhardt's Jumbo Red?
Mm.
So it's a good looking tomato. It almost looks fake. And
Yeah,
it's like
it's shiny.
apple shaped and shiny.
It's shiny also.
That's just do the middle.
Ooh, that's a nice firm one.
That's a nice looking, pretty one there. On
I
the
like
inside.
that. That looks nice. Give that a shot.
Mm-hmm.
Give it a smell. Doesn't smell like much.
Mm-mm.
Mm. Oh.
Mmm.
I did not think that was going to taste like that.
That's a sweet but classic tomato. Does that make sense?
It's like tart. You didn't get no tartness?
You crack me up. What?
You didn't get no tartness. It's very tart.
Let me try.
Put it on your, let it sit on your tongue. Don't just swallow everything.
That
Leave
should
it
not
on
be
your
that fun.
tongue.
Can't leave that in there. That is
Well, for real, you need to.
Andrew Reinhardt.
Is it tart?
It's a little tart. Yeah. But it's got like a classic tomato flavored tart.
Yeah, but it's tart. Like, I wasn't
still-
expecting that. Like,
good.
I was just expecting, like, classic tomato. And it was, like, tarty. Tart.
Tarty tart.
Tart. Tarty tart
What we got
tart.
here that we haven't tried? Ooh, let's do this one. Emerald truffle. So when me and Lauren did our trade, I think I already told you this, that I picked like every green
Sour.
tomato seed that she had. And this was one of them, emerald truffle. And they're mostly shaped like this, like I don't know, taller and more boxy shaped. That makes sense. And I've gotten probably 8 or 9 off of it, and then the plant is like so big right now. And it's doing really well. It's one of the very last that I planted. Emerald truffle. I have to tell you though, the first couple I took off the plant and I seeded, there was like 3 seeds to a tomato. I'm very disappointed with the seed. So if you like goo, you're not gonna like this one because there's barely any goo to it. Emerald truffle, dear.
All right.
Doesn't smell like anything.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
It gets earthy in the
Yes.
middle.
I was going to say it's kind of earthy,
It's good in the beginning and gets earthy. It's not bad.
No, it's not bad.
It's like
but there's
different.
better,
It's
better
like,
green. It'd be good. Like Jade
is
likes to
good.
slice these up and put them on a sandwich, and it's
Yeah,
a nice
it's
size
good.
for that. Good flavor.
it's got a good flavor in the
I
beginning.
think with some
and then,
salt, it would make it even better.
Yeah, probably. If you,
Okay.
if you like that sort of thing.
Okay, so let me see. I got a couple more green ones. Do you want to do a couple more greens? Let's
Sure.
just do a couple more greens and get them done here.
Sure.
All right, so this one is Esmeralda Golosina. And it's just got small little fruits to it. I've gotten a bunch off of it. These are actually smaller than some, but they're about this size. Not too much bigger than this. And I believe this is one that Lauren really likes. I'm not sure though, I'm not positive. That's what the inside looks like. Lots of green ones today. This is like the battle of the greens.
That's like yellow green.
Yeah, it is like yellowy. Ooh. Got like a earthy smell.
Yeah, my nose must not be working real
Like
good.
green
I can't
beanie.
smell a lot of them today.
It smells green beanie.
Oh. Nope. No thanks.
No.
They're like dirt.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Like not earthy, that's just dirt. It tastes.
It tastes like you licked the dirty floor. Yeah, I don't like that.
And it's got like a,
Man, why?
it has a weird flavor, like a chemical flavor.
I feel like
think.
Lauren liked this one. I might have to ask her. Yeah, that's funky.
That feels like you cleaned the floor and you licked it. And dirt.
I don't like that.
It's like a dirty, clean floor.
We got one more green one. Hopefully it'll taste better. This
Not a
one,
fan of that.
No, I'm not either. This one is German green. So I've gotten a few, but not many. I think these are 2 of the 3. I think the third one I saved seeds for, but or maybe I only got 2. I'm not sure. I just pulled these off yesterday. So let's do, well, this one's getting kind of weird. Let's do this one. I'm going to cut it.
Well, I hope that one's better than the last one.
I do too. Ooh, the inside is gorgeous. Lots of meat. Seeds are all on the outside. All right, you take that. Let me make sure there's... Then I'll take this, and then the rest I gotta save seeds for.
These are those seeds.
It smells better than the Esmeralda. Yeah, you dripped on yourself.
Dang on it.
Woo! That's got to be the tardiest one yet.
Very tart. But also like earthy behind it.
Yeah. I still
But not like the last one that was nasty.
I would say Cazula and Del Nerpio Verde are my favorites. Yeah. The rest of them,
Mine's Kazula 224 and then that red one. That small red one.
Oh yeah, Marytime Bells. Marytime Bells is good too. I like Marytime Bells. I'll definitely grow that one again for sure.
Yeah, those two
next year
are
because
good.
it's a very small little compact plant. It's no more than it's between 2 and 2.5 feet. Both of them grew at the same height. So
That one's good too. I like that one. It's not like amazing.
I'd take Abraham Green or Green Giant over that any day. Sorry. All right.
Don't apologize to me. I didn't grow them.
I hope you guys enjoyed this taste test. If you have any questions, please comment down below, or if you have any suggestions of varieties that you want me to try next year, because this might, I keep saying this, but I think
Last
this
year
is,
to grow tomatoes ever?
no, my last taste test.
Oh.
I think this might be the last taste test. That could be a lie too, but
Now your plants are doing pretty good, but they're slowing down.
no, the ones at Materville are, you saw them, they're rough. And then I picked off 3
I thought they were
hornworms.
doing all right. I
No,
don't know
they're
what that
rough
is.
looking. All right, well, I guess I'll catch you guys in the next one. Enjoy your day. Bye.